But first, Medina police and the FBI are now joining forces to track down a man who created a panic at Medina Hospital.
A hoax created a 2-hour hospital lockdown after the caller claimed a woman was threatening people with a machine gun and holding some of them hostage. News 5's Bob Jones live at Medina Hospital tonight. And Bob, you listened to the 9-minute call.
Well, Tanita, it came into the police department's non-emergency phone line. The details that were released by the man, he was very calm during that time, but they were very alarming details, and he created an active shooter scare here at Medina Hospital. It was all a terrible hoax, and tonight Medina police say they will use all of their resources to trace that call and possibly bring federal charges.
Can you send some officer at 970 East Washington Street?
The call came in around 1:30 yesterday. A man claiming a woman brought a machine gun to the second floor of a medical building next to the hospital.
She is harassing people, she is threatening people, she has machine guns in her hand.
She has a gun?
Yes.
Now?
Yes.
The concern escalated when the caller claimed the woman had hostages, information the dispatcher relayed to officers racing to the scene.
Does she have people that she's holding hostage?
Yes.
She's now telling me there's at least 10 hostages.
Is anybody injured there?
Not now.
The Cleveland Clinic facility initiated Code Silver, an active shooter protocol, locking down the hospital for 2 hours and terrifying workers, patients, visitors, and their families.
It's really scary. You don't know what's going on with people's mind. They losing it.
My anger is on behalf of the patients and the caregivers who are at the hospital and who are terrorized by this incident.
Medina Police Chief Ed Kinney says the caller even identified a former hospital employee as the woman with the gun. It was all a hoax. The building completely searched. No shots were fired. Investigators will now subpoena phone records and use the assistance of the FBI.
Trying to backtrack where that call came from, if it was originated from a computer or a cell phone.
The man claimed he was calling from a hospital number, but police say it's likely he used a number spoofed from the internet.
The difficulty with a call like that is trying to trace it.
Greg Kelly with Vestige Digital Investigators says the caller may have used something called VoIP, or Voice over IP. And even with a subpoena, the man who shut down and scared hundreds at Medina Hospital may be tough to find.
With a service like that, it allows someone to basically masquerade who they are, because anyone with a computer can just connect to a site. You turn around and you make your phone call through the website, and then the next question is that site, that provider, are they tracking IP addresses?
Bob Jones there reporting. By the way, the caller said his name was Jerry Smith, but just like everything else in that call, police feel that was all made up. Police are interviewing hospital employees to see if they may know who the caller is, since he knew specific information about that building. If found, he could face felony and even federal charges.